Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very, very sunny Stone Crow virtual pub. Look at it in you. Wow, it's absolutely roasted. And we still got 3 weeks before we hit the longest day. Completely different place, isn't it, to the jumper and tank top wearing cold ice box of a conservatory it was just a few short months ago. Unbelievable, the change around, the turnaround of this place. It feels like it's never going to end. It really does. It feels like when the sun does come out, it's like, it's like, it's like, oh, and you think, but then of course you get to winter and you're like, yeah, no, it has, it's definitely ended. Big thick socks, fire on. Hello Nick, hello Brian, hello Captain Meat, hello ADC, hello William. How are we all doing? We've got 35 people watching. 35 people. We need to get that up. Come on, there's 50 people watching now. Come on, hit the like button down below. 90 degrees and sun in Ohio, but I have a cold German lager. Well, no surprise there, Brian, that I've got a lovely, lovely Franciscana Vice beer to show you today. I am well, Steve. Lewis says, Stone the Crows. Connor Ballantyne says, evening, Simon. Sergio says, Stone the Crows. Hi there, Simon says, Mike. And Oliver Robinson says, evening all. Right, we got 63 people in. Hit the like button down below. If we can hit the like button down below, we will get more people through the door of the Stone Crow virtual pub. Hopefully, anyway. Bonjour from Oxford, says Andrew Woods. Franciscana. I need a beer today. I need a beer. I really do. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Wonderful. Fantastic. I love a Vice beer. Have you been in the garden? You have a tan? Yeah, I've been kind of like out there. I've been out there for a long time. Out there. Yeah. What did Big Kev say? There he is on a Thursday. Well, this is news to me. No wonder I missed you last week. Oh, Big Kev. My apologies, my friend. I mentioned it. I did mention it a couple of times, but never mind. You're here now. Big up, mate. Hope you're well. Glasgow Red TV. I am fine. Thomas, hello from Barry. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Thomas. How you doing, mate? You all right? I think Thomas is my friend. Well, yeah, he is a friend. He helped me sort the tree out. But he's like my friend Dan's brother-in-law. Hello, Thomas. How you doing, man? How you doing? I got a cold Vice beer, Thomas. Bloody brilliant. Yes, I'm sure it's you. Finally, I haven't missed a Stone Crow live. Good evening, says Ryan. Amazing. Have you tried the Augustiner beers from Munich? Mr. Fraser, I have. Yep, it's you. Yay! Finally, I'm there. We're chatting together. When's Dan back? From Spainio? So good. I need that. I really needed that today. Big progress again. I've been out. You can look at me. I'm all brown. Been watching for a few weeks. I'm so glad your reviews exist. I didn't like beer until I discovered good beer. Now I love a hazy pale ale. Thanks for all the hard work you do, Simon. Brilliant. Hello, Ryan. Back tomorrow, is he? He's a good lad, isn't he? He's a good lad. All right, Mel. Late tonight. Blimey neck, Mel's just got in. 7 o'clock in an evening. 7 o'clock. Hi, Simon. It's 25 degrees here in Ireland. I'm having a few Sailor Sam's IPA in the garden. Sun shining, Stone the Crows. It doesn't get much better. Damien, yeah. It doesn't. It's lovely, isn't it? The weather has been fantastic. Could do with a little bit of rain. The garden's dry. But never mind. Paul Greenwood, I've not been in here for a while. Hope you're okay, Simon and the family. We're all right, Paul Greenwood. We are very, very well. Charlie, have you tried Banks Caribbean Lager? Yeah, have a look. Charlie, have a look. If there's ever a review you wonder if I've done, then just have a look in the YouTube search bar and you should find it if you put Real Ale in at the beginning. Ryan Lynch, although the wife thinks I'm becoming, I need to slow down on all these craft beers I'm buying. Ryan, it's all right. Mel's back from work 7 o'clock. Never known her to come in 7 o'clock in the night before. Don't know what's going on. Big Kev says, how was the Salisbury Festival? I watched that video earlier today. What food did you get, or did you smash them all in? Hope you liked the video, the Salisbury video. Had a wonderful time. I had noodles and chicken balls, which my father ate. My father-in-law nicked most of the chicken balls that I bought. But I did put them in the middle. I'm not one of these to buy food and just eat it on myself. So I bought a big meal for everyone to tuck in. Yes, we got some chicken balls, noodles, and then some lager and the pale ales. We listened to some music. David Bowie was the final act of the night, and it was brilliant. Really, really good. Really good. Andrew Shepherd, hi Simon. Any plans on reviewing more Perfect Draft kegs? I get asked that an awful lot. I will eventually when I kind of like want to get my act together, I suppose. Not long now. Hoping to get a few new kegs for my Perfect Draft next week. Supernova Heights, evening guys. Hope everyone is good. The sun looks like it's still shining this. Oh, it's right in my eyes. I reckon we got another 20 minutes. Good day, Simon. Looks nice and sunny there. Michael, unbelievable. George says, yes, Simon. How are you? My old pal. I'm all right. What have I done with my beer? I'm all right. Oh, I need this Vice beer, though. Hit the like button down below. If you can hit the like button down below, we'll get more people into the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We really will. We just want to fill it. We just want to get people into the Stone Crow Virtual Pub and get it nice and busy. So hit the like button down below. What happens is it interacts with the YouTube algorithm and it kind of gets more people in through the door. So hit the like button down below. Hit that like button down below and boom. Yeah, we'll get more people in. Richard Pickett, bet it's busy down at Barry Island today. Oh, I bet it's absolutely packed, Richard. Absolutely packed. Half term, isn't it? What's this now? Evening all. How are we on this fine evening? Says Matt. Nick. Yeah. Good day, Simon. Yeah. Well, very sunny there. Very sunny. Hello, Simon. Hope you're well. I've looked forward to this all week as I'm cracking open the Carlin. Stone the Crows. Enjoy, Scott. Enjoy it, mate. Enjoy it. And Andrew Shepherd, have you ever tried the London Pilsner by Portobello Brewing? Ooh, I'd like to, though. Andrew Shepherd, that sounds fantastic. I'm loving my Pilsners and lagers at the moment. I really am. I really am. Ryan Lynch, can I get your opinion on subscription boxes? I've had beer from Beer 52 and the beer company, but in reality, I'm going to purchase 8 330 cans for half the price. Do you think they're worth it? I wouldn't bother because it's hard to get out of. Apparently, it's really difficult. You got to ring call centers and stuff to cancel your subscription, which I would just cancel a direct debit. You know, that's what I would do personally, just to stop a subscription like that. Just cancel a direct debit. I don't like the fact that you can sign up via an app or website and then you can't cancel through a website. Hate that. It should be as easy to go in or to come out as it is to go in. Yeah, not a fan. It's the best pause I've ever had, says Andrew Shepherd. 152 people into the Stone Crow Virtual Pub on a Thursday. We're building. We are building nicely. So how is everybody's week been? How have your weeks been? Eddie Sadler, ready to crack a few Peroni. Cheers, Simon. I had the Peroni Capri, I think it was called. It was all right. It's all right. David Gomes in. Big hello from the thunderstorms, wet South Florida, and it's still hot. Well, not surprised. Mike says, I like Pilsner. Which one would you recommend? Which one would I recommend, Mike? Oh, I don't know. I probably something like a Warsteiner or something like that. Nice and easy to pick up in Morrison's. T has finally got round to trying the Little Weiss beer, which is in the Alpenfest can. What a beer up there with Frankie for me. It is, and it's cheap as well, isn't it? It's really cheap. Glasgow Red TV says everyone smash the like button. And Lewis says, what we drinking, Simon? I am drinking a bottle of Frankie, bottle of Franciscana. One of my favourite beers of all time. Hello from South Georgia, Werewolf. Hello, how are you doing? South Georgia. I tell you what, where are you from? What are you drinking? Tell me where you're all from. We got Florida, South Georgia, all over the UK. We got Ireland, we got Poland. Let me know in the comments down below, where are you all from and what are you drinking? I have to take a breath. It's nice to take a breath. Hello, Christine. How you doing? What's this now? Sierra Nevada, Scotland. Visited Barry, went to Craft Republic, long weekend at Polly's. Sweden, Canada, Sicily, Hereford on the Franciscana, Matt Williams. Ryan Lynch, best brewery for New England IPAs or hazy pale ales. Oh, I don't know, I'm trying to keep up here. Clown's Pocket, even the Simon from North Yorkshire. Brian is in Ohio. Ian's in Glasgow. Rich is on the Stellar Unfiltered. Lewis, South Wales originally, but London now. Big Kev, do you know that you reviewed Old Jock about 10 years ago? Your recent review indicated you had drunk it before. Had I really? I looked through my uploads. I couldn't find it, Big Kev. Italy, Sweden, Glasgow, Brooklyn Pilsner, Mike Barrett. Christine's from sunny Ascot. Craig is in Crewe on the Franciscana Royal. Oof, nice beer that. Steve Coffey is in Liverpool. Newmarket is from Newmarket, Cambridgeshire. Burton-on-Trent is Steve. David Gomes, I'm drinking High Gravity Steel Reserve 20 malt lager. Oh, cool. Fat Dad on a Bike is drinking Glamorgan Best. Where are you drinking that to? In Newcastle. Glamorgan Best in Newcastle. Wow. Amazing. Carl's in Sweden. Thomas is in Barry on the Kozel. I like that. The Kozel. Is it the Bock beer? Is it Kozel Bock or is it the Kozel Lager? I like that, the Kozel. In fact, I haven't done a Polish beer review for such a long time. I should do a more of a kind of a Polish beer reviews. I used to do an awful lot years ago. Loads and loads of Polish breweries used to send me beer. And of course, I used to go to Poland a lot. Vice Vanafitas, Roy. Hello, Roy. How you doing? Ryan is from Southend. Andrew Campbell is on the Franciscana Paulaner or Vice beer. What is best? Oh, I'd say probably Paulaner maybe out of them three. Vice Vana, very close. Didcot, the Jewel in the Stone in the Crown of Oxfordshire, 1698 by Shepherd Neame. It's a lager. Kozel lager. I was thinking maybe it was like a bock. Tatra, Polish lager. Tatra. Yes, I had that. I also had the Wrocław brewery. it's been moved now into one of the big breweries. What they did, they closed the big brewery down. I can't remember the name of the brewery in Wrocław, but it's like a wreck now of the building, which is such a shame. Big Kev, don't judge me, Simon. Where's his comment gone? I'm on the dragon soup. You reviewed the worst flavour the other day. Red cola dragon soup is my favourite drink. Big Kev, you enjoy, mate. You enjoy. My local micropub had a mug and Barry Brewery on tap last week. Very rare for Newcastle. Yeah, absolutely. That's so rare, isn't it? So random, like. Must have been a swap or something like that. Have you been working on the community? Nick Sheaf, yeah, blimey. Close. Evening all from Manchester, supping up Vernon, people, money, space, time. Christine. Irish beer guy, Kozel is Czech, Simon, translators, goat. Ah! Right, okay, my apologies, I thought it was Polish. Simon, come to Stratford upon Avon and visit Purity Brewery. You know you'll love it. Oh, I would. I would love it. I really would. Paul is in Middlesbrough drinking Peroni. Loads of comments. Hey, what am I drinking? I'm on the Franciscana, Thomas Flynn. Steve is on the Hannes. Hannah. Yeah, that's a strong one, Steve. Connor Hawkins, about to crack open a keg of Kronbacher I got for £8.99. That's amazing. That is amazing, Connor. Where'd you get that from? Share it with us. We'll promise we'll leave you some when you go and buy another keg. Cronenberg, I'm on tonight. No more Guinness, though. Christine, Guinness gives me such a headache. Gives me such a headache. Hit the like button down below. Come on. Hit that like button down below. Let's see if we can get 200 likes. 200 people in, sorry, at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. I don't know how many likes we got. Can somebody tell me? Fake conies for me. Ryan Lynch. Lewis, where did that go? Lewis Williams. Come on, Simon, turn those beer machines on and review some kegs. So I will, Lewis. I really will. I will. PQ's on the brew gooder. Irish beer guy. Agreed, Lewis. The beer machines are great. I do love them. I do. Good Polish beer. Kozlak Goat from the Amber Brewery. Irish beer from the Cormoran Brewery. Steve. Brother Cormoran. I remember all of these breweries. I got to get back to Wrocław. I love it there. Mike is on the Timmy Taylor. Mike Barrett. Purity Brewery, one of my favourites. Love that Mad Goose. Pardon me, it's good. Steve's not on the harness. Oh, thank goodness for that. He'd be asleep in half hour. Is it a good idea to batch upload videos? Do what you want, innit? Do what you want. I do what works for me, you know? PQ 81 likes. Let's get to 100 likes. Hit the like button down below. Let's get to 100 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Ryan, hard question. Sorry. In your opinion, what's the best fruity New England IPA or hazy pale ale you can buy from the supermarket right now? Ryan, it's tough. I always say salt. Huckaback. Can you still buy Huckaback? That was a great beer. Sergio's on the proper job in Slough. Jonathan Nibbler, 83 likes so far. Let's see if we can get 100 likes. Gesman, 75 likes. Christine says 86. We need more. Paul Greenwood says, what is it with Guinness draft? I always feel like, gives me such a headache, Guinness. Hangover, terrible. Matt Williams says the Sunny Stone Crows. Yeah, we don't have the viewing figures anymore, though, do we? We don't have the 400 people that were once in. Always promised, didn't I, that I wouldn't let it limp down like this. And yeah, here we are, you know. We have certainly let it limp down a little bit, haven't we? I mean, it is what it is, though, isn't it? It is what it is. I just enjoy reading your comments. I enjoy reading your comments and having a chat with you guys. I also enjoy cracking a beer open and having a bit of let my hair down type of thing. Christine says, let's get to 100 likes. Hey, K Crispy says, evening to everyone. Evening, K Crispy. Paul Greenwood, I thought the coffee was watery, to be honest. Oh, they're having a chat with one another. Guinness is boring, not much to it. Oh, yeah, remember that machine thing? The Surger thing that they brought out a few months ago? Oh, my goodness me. I'm supposed to be going to the Costa del Sol on Sunday, and the weather next there will be rubbish. Oh, it's just the weather at the moment, this high pressure we got, it's just incredible, isn't it? It really is incredible. Supernova Heights, has the mole been tunneling in your garden this week? Lots of updates, lots of stuff going on. I'm so close to showing you. So close now. Literally maybe one day from showing you. ADC, on the patrons in the fens, William, they had a sale on Guinness at my local store in Finland, and I slammed 8 cans and fatted like Andre the Giant. William, well done. Oh, is this Gareth Butler, my mate, who's now up in Stoke? What's he saying? Hey up, Simon. You're better at discussing beer than being a chippy. Oh, yes! Stone the Crows, it's Gareth Butler. Oh, tell you what memories we had. Oh, it's unbelievable memories. Driving up to Maddie Colliery was probably my biggest memory of being an apprentice carpenter. Oh, that was like an hour and 10 there, hour and 10 back. They've since put link roads and stuff up there. There's like, you can just fly up a link road in 40 minutes now, which isn't too bad. But back in the day, my goodness me, we had to go through all the little Welsh villages to get to this massive factory. And it was freezing up there. Absolutely freezing cold. And it was just... We can you remember the generator? So we had these old diesel generators because it was raining all the time up there. And we had to pump water out of the trenches. It felt like being in a world war. Anyway, back in the day, they would all hand pump winch things to start these old diesel pumps to get the water out, and we used to pump it over into the river. My goodness me, you'd be in wellies. And you'd be freezing. And even the diesel generators didn't want to start. Even the diesel generators did. It was that cold. And you'd get this damn thing going, and it would kick back at you and nearly break your arm. And oh my God, it was just... And Gareth being an apprentice bricklayer and me being an apprentice carpenter, we had another apprentice carpenter, and then we had another apprentice bricklayer. So it was 2 bricklayers and 2 carpenters in an empty field. Like literally, like what was he supposed to do? The company at the time we were working for, they've gone bust now. It's just a case of they had no work for us. But because we were apprentices, they couldn't lay us off either. And then we went on to a job in Ely on the main road there, the old pub. Turned old pub, literally taking fireplaces out, putting lintels in, putting doorways where the fireplace was. The Dusty Forge on Cowbridge Road. I remember all these things like it was yesterday. We had such fun. We had such fun. And we all qualified. Andrew qualified, Gareth Butler qualified, I qualified, Nick Crockford qualified. We all qualified. And I don't think anyone's doing it anymore. Nick's done for driver. Gareth's running a nightclub up there in Stoke. I'm doing live feeds and YouTubing. This just... Yeah, brilliant. But yeah, nice that you've tuned in. Lovely, absolutely fantastic, and good to hear from you. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Right, comments. We've got loads of comments. Jonathan Niblock, always been a little lower in the summer when people are out. Not a reflection on the content, just good weather. Absolutely, I think that's what it is. yeah, the situation, we're having 400 or 500 people watching one meal, but I just think it's a nice day, nice weather. It might pick up a bit later on. Viewing numbers could be down largely to it being Thursday, not Friday. I always call Thursday the last effort. I always used to drink on a Thursday night. It just meant you had one more effort to get up on a Friday. That was the old saying, the last effort. ADC's on the Patronus from the Fens. Matt Williams, you still can't beat the Stone Crow. 170 people in the pub is crazy. You don't get that down your local. Yeah, no, I know. I'm very appreciative of all of you. I really am. Gypsy Hill versus Wild Farm Regenerator. Anyone tried it? Nope, not tried it. Jamie C's in. How you doing, Jamie C? How you doing, mate? Good afternoon. Is it really Thursday again? It really is. It really is. Come around quick, haven't it? Mike Barrett, you will be lucky to get 5 in a pub on a weekday. Yeah. Supernova Heights says, I'm a carpenter joiner. I wonder how many chippies there are in the Crow tonight. Probably a good few. I'm one. Love Summer Thursdays at the Stone Crow on the Vice Beer. Stone the Crows. Yeah, Stone the Crow. I need to go get another one. Good memories. Oh, honestly, absolutely fantastic memories. Right, I'm just going to nip to the fridge and get a bottle of Frankie. Okay, bottle of Franciscana. Right, here we go. So, pouring a Vice Beer, if there's anyone new in, if Gareth's still watching, what you do with a Vice Beer is a yeast-forward beer. So, lots of the flavour from a Vice Beer comes from the yeast. So, what you do is you give it a good pour, and then you give it a bit of a swirl round on the bottom because there's yeast in the bottom of the bottle. And then you want all that flavour, so you give it a good mix round, make sure you got everything up and out, and then you just get it in. See it? See the little bits floating around? Hold on, there's a bit. Let me chasing it around the glass here. It's following me right anyway. There's a bit of sediment down the bottom of the glass. There it is. Look at that. There it is. There it is. There it is. So it's a special German yeast that they use to produce Weiss beer, and it offers like a spicy kind of banana-y flavour to the beer. It's really good. I love it. Absolutely love it. Look at that. Nice and hazy, super juicy, fantastic. Paul Greenwood, you've done some jobs. I've stacked shelves in Asda. I've been a pub manager. I've been a school caretaker. I've done so many different jobs over the years. But I've settled down now into this. What have I been doing this now? 13 years, but I've been full-time since 2020. So 3 years, probably the longest job I've ever had. Mike Barrett's got a ready meal curry. You enjoy that, Mike Barrett. You enjoy it. Used to drink 15 pints on a Saturday, 11 till 1, 5 pints for lunch. Wow. Bit hungover on a Sunday, says Steve. Simon, what's the ink on your left arm? Possibly the Franciscana. My left arm? I don't know. Is it ink? Tattoo. Oh, tattoo. Oh, I was wondering what you were all banging on about then. I was looking at my elbows. Oh my God. I was looking at my elbow. Where have I got ink on my elbows? I thought I am clean properly. I thought it was a bit of mud. There we are. Oh, should we? Yeah, still got it. Look at this. 43 years of age. It's just an old thing I had done in Doc Graham's when he was about. Black Cab is a porter from Fuller's, yeah. Just had an Exmoor Stag, not bad. Mike Barrett, yeah, he is. Gareth Butler, and still watching, mate. I received some news 2 to 3 weeks ago. I've been diagnosed with a yeast intolerance. So, brother, vodka, tequila, gin only. Ah, right. Okay, yeast intolerance. Oh, that's a bum, isn't it? I mean, I'd love to. I tell you what, I'd love to do, because I can't. Well, I can't do it now. Okay, you've got a yeast intolerance. But I really like to. You know, my old friend, my good. I'd love to catch up with my old friend, take them out to some of the bars and some of the stuff that I've learned in terms of beer, and just have a jolly good time. But well, I won't be doing it with Gareth. He'd be teaching me vodka, how to drink tequila, gin, and vodka. Where are we now? Let's get through these comments. Ryan Toole, stout. London Port is a Fuller's. Yeah, London Port is Fuller's Porter. It really is. Did a night shift picking at the Asda warehouse. Steve, that's not bad. It's not a bad job. They leave you alone. The thing with Asda, the thing what I really liked about Asda was, as long as you were doing your job, as long as you put out on the shelf what you were supposed to be putting on the shelf, nobody bothered you. Clock in, do your job, clock out. So I used to go in 6 o'clock in the morning, be on the floor for 6 o'clock, work till 10, 11. On the Saturday, I'd be there till about 1 in the afternoon. And then I just used to go and clock out and come home and do my beer reviews. It was a perfect job for me, building this channel. Perfect. All right. Christians, having a chat with Chris Martin. Irish beer guy, sorry, I was involved in a violent mugging the other day. Still, at least I made a few quid. Irish beer guy. Terrible. Yeast-free beer. Trouble is, you're not going to know. It's going to be a real. It's really tough, isn't it? Is that what's that thing called? The gluten-free beers. That's malt though, isn't it? That's not. Yeah, that's malt. So I don't know. I don't think there is. The thing is with beer, the yeast strain is so important for beer because it offers its own unique flavour. Carlin tastes like Carlin because of the yeast. Some of the Burton bitters taste like Burton bitters because of the yeast. It's a tough one. It's a real tough one. Yeah. Mead? Yeah. Mead's honey, isn't it? Yeah, no, but that's still sugar. You're still fermenting the sugars out, aren't you? Mike Barrett says it's thirsty Ferret Thursday. Brian in Ohio says, I only asked about the tattoo because I know you've been wanting to show the guns. Brian. Christine, did you watch the F1 on a weekend? No, I was away. I was in Salisbury. Fernando Alonso is third in the title race. No, not bad for a 41-year-old. He's phenomenal, isn't he? Fernando Alonso is phenomenal. Really, I can't believe the hunger. Cannot believe the hunger that man's got. If I miss any comments, then I do apologise. We just got so many coming in. So many comments coming in. EastEnders is a must-watch tonight. I'll be back after. Danny, but EastEnders? What? I haven't watched EastEnders since about year 2000. Have you got some sort of picture in mind for the bar sign for outside your bar when it's done? It's going to be snooker table related, I think. How's Cal? I can't comment on that, unfortunately. Can't comment on that. I'm afraid. I'd love to, but yeah. I'll tell you a funny story. I will tell you a funny story. I played snooker last night, and I got off the train, and I seen a neighbour around here who lives around here, and they were like, "Oh, there's a fire burning. I've had to close all my windows. It's so hot in the house. There's a fire, and I've had to close the windows." It's like, how? And the person said to me, "How are you living next to this person?" And I just kind of like went, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. But it was nice to know that it's not just me. Like I was starting to think I was going mad. Like, can nobody else like hear all the blasting music day and night? Is it just me? But obviously it's not. Obviously it's not just me. But yeah, that made me feel a lot better. I come in chuckling to myself, actually, thinking, "Oh, thank goodness me, it's not just me in the neighbourhood thinking, you know, what's going on," type of thing. Mark S, will you get any more tattoos? How about the real old craft beer logo? No, Mark, I only had this because I had this through peer pressure when I was 17. I don't even know it's there, to be honest. It's been on my arm that long. I don't even know it's there. But I wouldn't have any more. Absolutely not. Frank is taking a brewer's course the whole weekend at my local brew pub. I'm really excited about it. Frank, you should enjoy that. Have a really good... And, of course, if you're in the brew pub, you'll be drinking at the same time. Wheat in beer is a big no for me, says the gluten-free bloke. Oh, there we go. I tell you what, I will say it does give me a smashing hangover. I'd like to check, actually, to check myself. I mean, ironic, isn't it? I drank 9,000 beers and I'm flaming, because I wake up with the hangovers I get now. I guarantee you I'll drink 4 or 5 of these Franciscanas tonight, and I'll wake up in the morning, like first hour of my day, I'm like trying to wake up these days. I stand in the corner having a coffee, and I like a bit of peace in the morning. I let the dog out, but I'm always caught out. I'm one of these people, first thing in the morning, I'm down, I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to the toilet. And it's like, can I just not have a coffee first, you know? And I'm running about, racing about. I just want a quiet half hour to myself, just a coffee and wake up. But when I've had a beer, it's so much harder. I don't do much drinking in the night anymore. I really don't do as much as I used to. I reckon out of the 7 nights of the week, I do the Stone Crow. That's one night. I might have a drink with Mel on the weekends. That's another night. And I play snooker on a Wednesday. Well, there we go. It's nearly half a blooming week, really, isn't it? 3 days. Yeah. Well, I used to drink a little bit more than that in the night, but not anymore. Trying to cut it out. Tattoos are like bras. You forget you're wearing them after the first year of wearing them. Simon needs to get out. Bra. Oh my goodness me. Mike Batter, what percentage is them beers, Simon? It's 5%. I think it used to be 5.5. Pardon me, it used to be 5.5% ABV. Now it's it's a little bit lower. The sun's setting and people are coming in at the Stone Crow virtual pub. Come on, we nearly got 200 people. Hit the like button down below. Hit that like button down below at the Stone Crow virtual pub. Let's get 200 people watching live. 200 people. It'll feel like the old times all over again, when we used to have 400, 500, 600 people watching. Christine says exactly the same. Nearly 200 people watching. Hit the like button, please. There's a like button down below. Down below. You've got like and dislike. If you hit the like button, we'll get more people in through the door. Vera, your favourite beer from India? Probably Cobra. It's the only real one I know. Sergio, drink 8 out of 7 nights of the week. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Rachel, hi everyone. I just want to say how amazing Barry Island was over the long weekend. Thanks for the recommendation, Simon. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed Barry. Do you know, I don't see as much of Barry. It's always the same though, when you live in a place all your life. You really take it for granted. When people come down and visit Barry, they love Barry. You got Marco's where you can have a fantastic bacon roll. There's a couple of pubs on the island now. You got the fantastic coastline. What it's really missing, and it always has, is somewhere where you can go and have a really, that's the only thing that's missing. Somewhere where you can go have a really good meal and a pint. Like if you think of Tenby, or if you think of Newquay, or if you think of St Ives. Yeah, but I mean like on the seafront type of thing. There's Finnegan's Inn, you can have a meal over there. But I'm thinking like a big place on the front where
they had one, didn't they? Closed down.
What one was that?
The Teddy Tea.
And a hotel, and a nice big hotel as well. That's the only couple of hotels, couple of places to eat and drink. Barry Island would light up. It really would light up. It's funny how nobody's really kind of thought of it. Big hotel. Turn one of them big old arcades. Turn one of the big old arcades into a hotel or a big pub. Job done. It'd be amazing. It would do really, really well. Why are Vice beer glasses so tall and thin? Arch. They always have been. Easy answer to. I mean, I say it's an easy answer. It's an easy answer for me. So, basically, the shape of the glass, all that yeast falls to the bottom. Kind of stays down there then, but it's like a funnel, if you like, a big funnel. If you think when you shout into a foghorn, or when a foghorn goes, it goes wider, don't it? And that's because it's projecting sound. This glass has been designed to project the aroma of the beer, that lovely clovey, banana-y spiciness. The glass has been designed for that. So you can swirl it up and then you can get your nose in and it's literally flying up your nose, literally. And it's just, I find it incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm starting to find it a little bit. We got about 2 more minutes of the sun. Can you see? Won't be long. 2 minutes, I won't be like this. Eyes like a Japanese sniper. Looking at the camera. What did Lactic Man just... Oh, Michael Rich is in. Hi, Simon. How are you, mate? I'm all right. Holiday camp would be great. Yeah. Porth call in the 70s. Phil Jones, hotel on top, arcades and bars on the bottom. Barry Vegas, yeah, why not? Stone the Crows, can't wait to get home and have a France scanner. Joel, enjoy when you get home. Used to live in Pembroke Dock as a child, and my parents worked there. I'm finished and live back here in the north nowadays. Oh, Pembroke Dock, amazing place. Steve says there's some good pubs in Tenby selling brains and Felling Full. Yeah, we gotta look at that. We got a brains pump there. I picked it up in an antique centre. That brains pump is probably ancient, absolutely ancient. Yeah, the bar's coming along, isn't it? Got my big chest piece, the big Darth Vader. That sun's still blinding me when I look at it. Why is it when people say don't look at this, don't ever stare at the sun? I just stared at the blooming sun. Tenby is beautiful. Stone the Crows, can't wait to get... Oh, yeah, I read that one. Franciscana. Irish craft beer guy Alan Mead is in. Hello, Alan Mead. How you doing, mate? Evening all on a wonderful sunny day from Ireland. Love it. Love it. Evening, Simon. Enjoyed the reviews this week. Sitting here drinking beer at Italia from Lidl. Not bad for the price. Absolutely not bad for the price. Evan Buckley, evening, Simon. Just joined. Hello, Evan. How you doing? How you doing? Brian, Simon, have you done a video on all the various beer glasses and their use? Be a great vid for many to learn from. Do you know, I get asked that all the time. Will I do a beer glass video? Look at the sun. Look at it. It's literally falling down my face. 2 minutes. Look at it. It's 2 minutes and it'll be gone. Look how quickly when it drops. It's going. Look at that. Holiday camp would be great. It's a lot easier though. It's a lot easier doing the Stone Crow. It really is. It really is. When that, I love the sun. Don't get me wrong, but trying to do the Stone Crow. Look, it's look at that. It's just disappearing. Time stops for no man. Yeah. Raymond Lover, hi. Do you enjoy playing video games while drinking? I reserve all of my video gameness for winter. All winter I played Elden Ring, and it frustrated. I was like, I'm never playing this game again. And then the next day I turn it back on, and I have another go, and I have another go, or another go, and until I'm nearly like beating a damn thing. But I won't play it now. I might play it on a rainy day, but I won't play it now in the summer. I'd rather sit out, get some fresh air, with my earplugs in. Hi all from the Emerald, enjoying the sun. Simon Latham, yes, to beer glass videos. I'll do one. I will do one. I'll ask Mel to remind me. Beer glass recommendation video. Irish craft beer guy Alan Mead, love the Salisbury video. Lovely food and beer. They're a great general purpose beer glasses out there. Just get some tacos and you'll be fine. Yeah, totally agree. Vera says, any beer tours in your upcoming videos? Right. Pardon me. We are fast approaching. Look at that. So it was by there just now. Now it's all of it. It's gone. Look, it's there. It's going to go just go. We are fast approaching beer tour season. We really are. It's probably already started. I'm a little bit late to the game. I've just been a bit busy with just sorting stuff out in my garden. Probably the wrong thing to do. Because I'm not focusing 100% on what I should be focusing on. But the second half of the year is always better for the channel anyway. What I mean by that is the advertising rates. The closer you get to Christmas, even from now, even from April to May, that advertising rate has jumped for us YouTubers. July picks up a bit, August picks up a bit, September, October, from October onwards, October, November, December, boom, boom, boom. They're your months where, you know, if you're going to do big touring, if you notice, the second half of the year is always my busy time because I've got more to play with. People have got more to, if you like, they want to bring you out to their brewery. In fact, I'm talking to a Finnish brewer who I've never been to Finland before. They've asked, would I like to go to Finland? So yeah, that would be fantastic. Brewer collaboration. Scott, what's that massive structure behind you? I don't know. But that's a beer pump. That's a German beer pump, ABK Brewery. All these Weiss beers, if you go to Germany, they're poured out of these big machines. Absolutely love them. I won that first, Big Kev. So Big Kev said he won that first on the pre-poured pints at the Salisbury Festival. They seem to be carbonated enough when you drink yours, but I want my beer poured fresh. Yeah, no, there is. The problem is that place gets really, really busy really, really quickly. And the queues were bonkers for beer. Perfect Draft have a new gift, a pint thing. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Michael Richards, maybe. Space Invaders are the pint of Ruddles. So we got 172 people in. We're doing all right, aren't we? We're doing all right. Irish craft beer guy, Alan Mead. Absolutely wonderful. What a great guy. He's put the membership up. If you want to become a member of the channel, which helps us out a little bit on a monthly basis, hit Irish craft beer guy, Alan Mead's link. And it's a link for the membership of the channel. Absolutely wonderful. I'm going to have one last look at the sun. I think I'm okay. Yes, I'm okay. The sun is definitely set in Barry. And whew, I can finally think about cooling down a little bit. It's a funny house. It's a funny house. I talk about it a lot because the sun is setting on the front of the house, the inside wall of the front of the house. And it's like one of those Egyptian tunnels where the sun only comes in this far for like, 2 or 3 months of the year. It's a fascinating place. It really is, because when it lights up, when this place lights up, it don't half light up. But in the winter, when it's dark, it's really blooming dark. It really is. Which brewery in Finland? Once I announce it, I won't mention it now. I'd rather get it all signed, sealed, and delivered, and then we'll mention where we're going. I brewed York here a couple of years ago, and they whispered something in my ear. You know, videos have made their way to Brew York, and they dismissed them straight away. Thought they were a lot of rubbish, but so that's the problem these days is that you mention a brewery or whatnot. You know, let's get it all signed, sealed, and delivered, and then I'll mention. I might even tell you when I'm getting on the plane. You know, that sort of thing. My gran was 96. Where did that go? In 3 weeks' time, she literally outlived everyone from her time. It's a funny thing, though, isn't it? Because you lose people in the generation. You really do. You lose track. I bet she struggles with the internet. I bet she struggles with all these streaming things. You just lose track of the world, don't you? It's really unfortunate. But I hope she's okay. Jack Lyons says, "Hi, Simon. New to the Stone Crow pub." Jack, enjoy, my friend. Enjoy. Simon D. Latham says, "Any more Krupp sub-compact reviews? I'm looking to buy one." You maybe. I suppose if I can find some kegs, maybe. Mike Ballas just poured himself a big vodka. Irish craft beer guy says, "Smash the like button." I'm going to take a breath. My cheeks are hurting from all the talking. I'm having a breath. Carl Robson said, "Have you ever brewed your own beers?" I've brewed with lots of different companies. I've done a bit of home brewing, but I can't give myself 6 hours. I just do not have 6 hours to brew the beer. And yeah, I wish I had a bit more time, but I just don't. I don't have 6 hours to home brew. What did Supernova Height say before it just... what happened there? There we are. Remember old tabletop Space Invaders? They were brilliant. They used to have them in pubs. They were great because you could just put your beer down on the side and play. 3 degrees Celsius here in Finland. Not feeling like summer. Oh my goodness me, 3 degrees. Oh, I'm bringing a jumper and a coat. Nice looking forward to the announcement. Yeah, it will be. Evening, all. There he is. There he is, Mr. Simon Wood. How you doing, Simon Wood? We're doing a Thursday. I'm going to spend my weekends, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday with my family. So we're going to do a Thursday night from now on. I hope everybody's okay with that. Just throughout the summer months, nice long nights. We generally do a lot in the summer. In the winter, when it gets dark and gloomy again and nobody wants to do anything, I'll probably change it back to a Friday. But for now, we're doing the summer Stone Crow Virtual Pub on a Thursday night. That's if people want it. That's if people want it. If it just gets lighter and lighter and more people go on holiday and you know, then I'll probably just say, hey, okay, we'll come back in September or October like we do normally. I do like to charge my batteries. Because I do look forward to it when I've had a break. When I've had a couple of months away from it, I start to itch for the Stone Crow. Because some of you, like I can see Big Kev there. Big Kev, for argument's sake. Big Kev will speak to me quite a lot on the live feeds, but I don't really see many comments from Big Kev. I know he's watching because he's mentioned, but he don't comment so much on my regular videos. So I like the thought of, you know, you're actually interacting, having a chat with Simon Wood, Big Kev, Steve there. You're chatting live with people. And I miss that after I've had a little break from it. I do miss it. La Homeless, hello from Norway. Here we have the sun, 10 o'clock UK time. Really? Simon Wood said, hey, Big Kev, I finally managed to work out what day of the week it is. Christine says, you say that, Simon, but she has an iPad and does FaceTime with me. Sadly, she has a dementia, so sometimes can't remember names. That's a real shame. Well, so I'm glad she got an iPad and I'm glad she can use the internet. All of my grandparents never really got the internet. It was just past their time and they were in their 80s. 91 my grandfather was when he passed away. Captain Meat, Simon, I bet more people are watching this stream than some of the Sky channels right now. They would kill for 175 viewers. It's bonkers, isn't it? It is bonkers. It is bonkers. I think it's just relatable content, isn't it? You're all having a beer. I'm having a beer. We're chatting. You guys are chatting amongst yourselves. Yeah, it just works, doesn't it? Hit the like button down below. Hit that like button down below. Let's get going. Let's pick up this stream. We had 200 people earlier on. Let's see if we can get it back up to 200 live viewers. Some of your videos are so funny. Like the last one. That if Big Kev made a comment, I wouldn't stop laughing in time for work. Simon Wood. What was the one I did? The last one. What did I release? I can't remember. I released so many videos. I can't remember from like a few hours ago. What did I release? Was it the little chicken strip things? No. Oh, yeah. That was a couple of days ago. Nuts and beer. Tandoori nuts and beer. Kronenberg Gold. Kronenberg Golden Beer. Kronenberg Golden Nuts. Them tandoori nuts were fantastic. They were really, really good. I really liked them. I love them crispy coated nuts. Really, really lovely. I'm really big fan of them. I'll check. I commented. Oh, terrible. I'm terrible. George says I had a Rustler's burger today. It was okay. Expected worse. Yeah. Time for a shot of Jaeger, says Brian. Yes, I love that magical elixir. You enjoy, Brian. You enjoy. Steve says, he's having a chat with Christine. The energy drink video was gas. Who drinks that stuff? Literally, rocket fuel. Irish craft beer guy, Alan Mead. I can't do that type of thing. I had a couple of sips, but I just worry. Why would I be pouring blue liquid like that into my stomach? No way. I had a couple of sips and it went down the sink. Dragon soup, yeah. Dragon soup. What terrible, terrible stuff. Ugh. Terrible. It's 8 o'clock. We've been going an hour. Nearly 3 beers in. It's cooling down now. The sun's gone all the way through the house now. It's up. I'll show you. Why not? I'll show you. So it just carries on like climbing the walls here. If you have a look. So there's the bedroom up there. See that? It just keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. So it takes a while for the bedrooms to cool down. In the summer, the bedrooms are like, they're like glowing because the sun will hit that. It'll just keep climbing. We got a loft conversion as well, so it just keeps on going and going. The sun just beams in through all of the windows. Simon's got the prize light in his window. That's my daughter. I know someone who drank Blue Lagoons while on holiday and did I love like how you stand up in all of your streams, Simon. Mike Barrett, you got to. Mike Barrett, if you watch the one where I sat down at that bar, I fell asleep. I can't. If I sit down, I'm gone. Honestly, I'm so tired. If I sit down, I'm literally gone. I'll go to sleep. I think I love what you are doing, Simon. Keep it up. Greetings from Denmark. Question: what is your favourite Danish brewery? Mads Michael. It would be Bad Seed. Bad Seed Brewing. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible beer. Some of the best beer I've drank for the last 2 years. Just incredible. Why have we fallen to 140 people? What's just happened on the telly? What's happened on the telly for us to fall off down to 139? It's it's getting a bit tough now. It's like, what's happened? What's going on? I know someone who drank. Oh, yeah. I think that's what's happened. I've shown that that flag up in the window and everyone's disappeared. It's not mine. Denmark I visited this year for the first time. Absolutely wonderful place. Paul, love to go. Have you got any town or city videos planned in the near future, Mr. Fraser? Absolutely have. I want to do Cheltenham. I want to do Chepstow. I want to do Monmouth. I want to do Birmingham. I'd love to do Birmingham. Absolutely love to do. But I just go, shouldn't I? Just do it. Scottish football playoff. Yeah, I know. What's going on? Every daily review of yours for 10 years plus, but I have never commented. Yeah, I've noticed, Big Kev. I've noticed it too. There's a different audience who comment and us folks who comment on these lives. Big Kev, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. But, I think it's great. Because I simply, with all the videos, I got over 9,000 now. Over 9,000. I can't keep up with the comments. It's impossible. And in my early videos, I promise I'll answer every comment. No chance. I'll be sitting there all day, not making any videos, just commenting on comments. Simon Wood said I tried to book Manchester for next weekend, and the hotels were booked all 400 plus for 2 nights. It's just Simon Wood. I don't know what's going on. I really do not know what's going on with the price of everything at the moment. I mean, for a blooming bed for the night. Right, I got to go to the toilet. I'm going to get another bottle of Franciscana. I'll be no more than 2 minutes. No, I can't. $143 people in the Stone Crow virtual pub. I promised 2 minutes. I did promise 2 minutes. And then I see my wife in the shower. And I did promise 2 minutes. And I was like, she was saying, stop peeing on the floor. I was gawping at her in the shower. Well, there we are. Job done, isn't it? That's what marriage is for, isn't it, eh? Little treats like that in life, eh? Little treats like that. Right. Salty popcorn. No. It's nice to have a little look, though, isn't it? Eh? Nice to have a little look. Life's little pleasures, you know. Life's little pleasures. I think that's why I'm able to try and stay positive in life, because I like life's little pleasures. I like to have a mouthful of chocolate every day. I like to eat some crisps every day. I like to go up with my wife in the shower every day. And I like to drink a beer. Not every day, but generally nearly every day. Oh, I review every day. So yeah, I do, yeah. And we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. We are here for a good time, not a long time. What I love is that your wife still excites you as much today as she did when you met. Oh yeah, it just gets better. Simon Wood. Just gets better and better. I love it. Absolutely love it. Getting jealous, like it's, yeah. Peeing all over the floor. Like. Thanks. Much information, Simon. Well, I've always been honest. I've never not been honest. It's good when Mel's not throwing you onto a sofa. Actual. Oh, well. Yeah. How's it going, Simon? How's from Edinburgh? Pure Dead Magic Man. Cool. I'm all right. More comments. Evan, what did Evan say? What's your favourite gaming console, Simon, if you got one? My favourite gaming console? I got one of those Tower Xbox things. I had it for my birthday a year ago. I'm fancying one of these mixed reality VR headsets. Facebook just announced it. I think it's called the Oculus 3. The Meta Quest. I don't know what it's blooming called, but apparently you can see through now the VR. So you can actually, like, yeah, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? That will be pretty cool. What does... Oh, we got our first super chat of the night. 1 hour and 11 minutes in, we got our first super chat of the night. And it's from the wonderful Michael Richards. £9.99 super chat. Quiet and Stone Crow. Need some Irish to get the party started. Yay, Michael Richards. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Where are we now? Let's grab... coming in a bit late for you. I was on the bog footing, turf all day, having a lovely cold miller in the garden with a burnt back. Ouch. Jarlath. Yeah, I know what you mean. Look at my... Now I can't. Look at my face. I've been burning all day in the garden. Literally, my garden's a sun trap in the summer. Absolute sun trap. Just visited Krakow, Poland. and a 5-star hotel costs us like €33 for 4 nights. Of course, the prices are way cheaper than the UK anyway, but still. Donald O'Brien, the old Franciscana goes through a man quick. Yeah, absolutely. Simon Wood is having a chat with Christine. Christine's having a chat with Simon Wood. It's better. Have a nice Pilsner Urquell, always works. Big Kev says pot noodles are £1 plus. That's my economic radar. Yeah, everything I like has gone up in price except the sherbet fountain, which is still 20p in Tesco. That's pretty cool, isn't it? 20p for the sherbet fountain. I was in Cologne last weekend and the hotel prices were very reasonable, I thought. We had looked at the European cities and they were like rip-off. €900 for 2 nights in Amsterdam. Madness. I know. No, exactly that. No. Do you know, I said it last week. We're probably going to, if we can't find a late deal, we're probably going to just use this as a hub. Just use this as a holiday hub and go out for the day. Just travel. I mean, you can get from here, you can be in Cheltenham in 2 or 3 hours. Just use this as a hub and just drive places. Up early in the morning, set the alarm, get places, then get home. Yeah, Christine, yeah, probably. Hello from Edinburgh. Well, blooming heck, what's happened to these comments? I've gone back. I've gone back somehow. If you could only have one beer for the rest of your life, what would it be? This beer right here. Either Paulaner, Weihenstephaner Weiss, or Franciscana Weiss beer. That would do me. Rest of my life. Weiss beer. It's hot in Barry today. I was shifting earth today. And I was literally doing 2 minutes. And then I was like out of puff. I was like absolutely out of puff. Having to sit down. Get my breath. Sip of orange squash. Get back up on the chair. Another little go. Because it's full sunshine. Beating down on you. Another little go. And I got to sit down again. It's like. And then my final job of the day was in the shade. And final job of the day, I was just chipping away, happy. Chipping away, got what I needed to get out, didn't have to stop, I was in the shade. But the first part of my day, out there, trying to set levels for my next screed, for my next concreting. And the sun was just beating down on me. Absolutely beating down on me. But it's looking good. It's starting to look really bloody good. It's the first time I've been able to look down into the corner of the garden in 24 years. In fact, first time anybody has in 140 years since these houses were built. Because this house, the garden, it used to be up in the blooming sky. And I've just chipped away. And it's the first time I look down on the garden. It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Jane Irwin's in. Hello, Jane Irwin. How you doing? Michael Richards, the GOAT, says Mike Barrett. I like 80s arcade games. Couple of minutes and you're done. Life moves on. Gala, Tempest, Dig Dug. Oh, yes. Brilliant games. Sean says, can we get 300 likes? Park life. So, talking about the old games, that's how I treat Elden Ring. Because even if you level up once a day, I can't do it anymore, I haven't got time. But leveling up once a day, you're getting a little bit closer to where you need to be. And you find, I can go back to the start of the game now, which I used to find really difficult. And I can one swing and take one of them massive trolls out. One swing. Falls down flat out gone. One swing of my axe sword thing. Whereas, I'd be chopping away. When I first started again, I'd be chopping like mad at him. And he'd be hitting me all over. I'd be gone. Found it so frustrating. But I just got better and better. Leveled up. Now I'm like a golf ball. I just get knocked about, but I just keep on existing. Christine said we got 200 likes, 1 hour 18. It's really good. It's really good. Top Shelf says, hi everyone. Not doing too good today. Tell you the truth, ain't doing too well for a while. Top Shelf, what's happening? You can tell us all at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. I tell you what, if you tell me, I'll tell you. I'm not doing 100% great either. I'm not having the greatest of times there either. I think it's just everything at the moment is just like cost of living. It's not a great time. Who's this now? Hello from Bosnia. Hello from Bosnia. How you doing? Just had 2 patios built in my garden, 1 circular and 1 square. Cost $3,000, but did a good job. The prices of stuff these days is just bonkers. When I did a whole loft conversion with all of the applications for building regs and building stone walls and putting steels in, and 10 grand, no, about $8,000. $8,000 to do my loft conversion. All right, it was 2006, 2005, 2006, but that is just like, it is madness, isn't it? It is madness. But if you can do it yourself, you can still save so much. You know, at the moment, I'm having sand and cement delivered. I'm pouring concrete slabs of it, and it is so hard. But on the flip side of that, it's so much cheaper. I phoned up a concrete company last week, and the concrete company said, yeah, it'll cost you £450 for a mix. I'm like, what? For a mini mix, like 450? I was no chance whatsoever. No chance whatsoever. Buy all the sand in bags. In fact, if I could buy 10 bags of sand, it would make it even cheaper. But I can't get them down the blooming lane. I can't get a 10 bag of sand down the lane. That would knock a third off the price again. But I'm currently like bagging sand in and bagging cement in, and I'm mixing it'll work out. It will work out. But it's a hell of a lot cheaper. Than $3,000. I mean, I hope you love it. And I hope it's terrific and brilliant and wonderful. I don't want to take anything away from you. I just think the price of everything these days is just bonkers. Welsh Premier League, what, in the football? Really? I might have a little look with Barrytown there, but that was $3,000 cash as well. They wouldn't do it on the book. So wow, Salty Popcorn. Honestly, Salty Popcorn, you enjoy it. You just enjoy it now. You paid it, you enjoy it. Because I tell you what, in 10 years' time, when you be telling everybody you paid $3,000, they'd be like, what? It'll cost $10,000 now. Because that's what life's like, yeah? In 10 years' time, it'll be $10,000. So just enjoy it for what it is. That's what I say. While I was doing my loft conversion for $8,000, all the old neighbours around here were like, what? You're spending $8,000 on a loft conversion? Now $8,000 is like flipping A loft conversion now will probably cost you 20 grand. Easy. Staircase, beams, floor, insulation, plasterboard, plaster. It'll cost easily 20 grand. Easily. All right, Top Shelf is back with Always Come Here to Feel Better, such a supportive community site. Yes. Yeah, I think that, life is not plain sailing, is it? Life is not plain sailing. Life has never ever been always plain sailing for everyone, is it? Unless you're a multi-millionaire with a really happy partner and fantastic children. There's not much to worry about, is it, if you're a multi-millionaire? But for the rest of us, there's ups and downs in life. And I still can't come to terms with that. I still can't come to terms with it. I still wake up every morning thinking today's going to be a great day. Today's going to be a great day. And when it doesn't turn out to be a great day, you're like, I beat myself up about it. I do. I beat myself up about it. Why wasn't today a great day? Funny, isn't it? Funny. We have a loft conversion sat in it now, cost us 8 grand also. It's also not done properly, only down there. Wow, Thomas Hooper. You know, these things happen, don't they? Simon Wood with a £10 super chat. I shopped on Amazon Fresh the other day as Morrison's couldn't deliver quickly. 1 or 2 things were cheaper, but most were massively higher. 70% increase in spreadable butter that doesn't spread. Simon Wood, thank you very much for the £10 super chat. I went to Morrison's this morning on this very subject. Thanks for the super chat, really appreciate it. £10, fantastic. I went to Morrison's this morning and there was a part of me that wanted to leave the trolley quarter of the way through the shop, leave it all there and go to Lidl. Morrison's is so expensive. So expensive. I got down the crisp aisle. Now, I love my crisps. They was all like £2.50 a bag for 150 grams of crisps. It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. It's like, oh, it makes you wince. Absolutely wince. In the end, I bought Morrison's own crisps, ready salted, £1.25 a bag. Not too bad. Not too bad. I bought my wife barbecue beef crisps, which she probably might shout at me at. But again, they were £1.25, Morrison's own. I think sometimes you just got to lump it, haven't you? Lump it and just say, hopefully you can enjoy your barbecue beef crisps because they're £1.25, not £2.50. I used to eat every night. Most of you know this. I used to eat a bag of Doritos, chili heat waves. Every other night I'd eat a bag, half one night, half the other night. I can't justify it now. I can't justify paying £2.50 for a bag of Doritos. I'm not, and I won't. I will not. I will go, no, absolutely not, until you sort yourselves. But then there's people who will. There's people who will just flippantly chuck the Doritos in the trolley. I hold on me. I'm like, no, absolutely not. You can stuff your Doritos. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Tell you what, though, makes me think. It feels like. Can you remember in the late 1990s where beer was dominated by just a few players? Carlins, Fosters, felt like they dominated everything. I reckon a food company would be a really good shout to start a business. A food company. Make something very similar to a Dorito chili heatwave. Sell it for £1.25 a bag without having to pay shareholders, without having to pay all the Walkers, Fat Cats, all their shares every single month, every single year. Food, crisps, chocolate. You could like sideswerve Bird's Eye and make your own cod fillets for like half the price. I reckon we're in the same position now with food as the beer industry was in the 1990s, when it was just a couple of dominant players, Stella Artois, Foster's, Carlin, Worthy, Best Bitter. And that's all it was, really, wasn't it? That's all it really was. Now, there's an abundance of breweries all over the place. And I think that's what it needs. There needs to be an abundance of crisp companies. There needs to be an abundance of chocolate companies, an abundance of let's have a scrap. Let's scrap it out like the craft beer guys are now, where they're all shaving a penny or two off their pints to get them in pubs and stuff. Let's get this ball rolling. Let's get this fight to Walkers and Cadbury's and all these other multi-million-pound companies. I'd love to open a food company right now. Probably last 5 minutes, but hey ho, be great. No beer for me tonight. Picking up my son at the airport. Jeffrey Pilo. Oh well. Hopefully he has a nice time in Bournemouth Uni and you can get back and have your nightcap. Thomas Hooper. We have a loft conversion site in how I always read that. In my 40s, I have so many more memories, nostalgia of my childhood, computer games, sweets, TV. I seem to have more flashbacks or deja vu moments. Yeah. Rich folks, well, I suppose so. Every day is a great day. Some just have rough moments. Yeah, absolutely. Life is not a rehearsal. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Aldi is the only place I really go for food with a cost. Yeah, absolutely, Tom. Totally agree. Thomas Hooper, yeah, 79p. Yeah, everything's gone through the blooming roof. The ones, some who are in a good mood on a morning. I'm not a morning guy. Well, they probably suffered the day before and start a new day. Living in Finland as a poor student at the moment is kind of sad. Everything was already expensive and now it only gets worse. The interest rates on student loans have also gone absolutely mad. Morrison's by me, 180 grams at £1.70. Bonkers, isn't it? Bonkers. Oh, you want to on about Doritos? Lots of people having a chat with one another. Morrison's an absolute rip-off. Hobgoblin Roo is £2, but little still have it for £1.30. Yeah, I won't be going there in a hurry. I will not be going back to Morrison's in a hurry. We're all getting our pants pulled down the price of everything. Well, Supernova, I totally agree. Doritos Heatwave, 179 Morrison's at the moment. I seen them for £2.50 recently, and I was like, I'm not paying that. Five is back. Morrison, but their 5 is back. About time, what's that? Mike Barry, I remember Carlin Black Label. I remember it used to be 4.5% ABV. Wayne, yeah, it used to be strong, the old Stella. All right, where are we now? Loads of comments. You're basically explaining why monopolies suck. Once the conversation is gone, they can lower the quality and up the price. Exactly. Wayne, so Supernova Heights, one's living at that house can't complain that much. Mate, when can I invest in the Simon Martin Chris company? Seriously, I know. Simon Martin Foods. It'd be great, wouldn't it? Let's compete with these people. But then again, who's going to buy it? They'd all mates with one another. Walkers and Morrison's and Walkers and Tesco, Pepsi and Tesco. They all get. The thing is, I know how life works. They all get taken to the rugby. They all get taken to the football. They're all wined and dined. It's a massive job. It's a massive. And of course, the smaller companies can't do it. I've been there when Brains were an independent company. Like the small Welsh brewers couldn't take their customers to the rugby. Brains could. Brains give out tickets like they were sweeties, you know. Boom, here's your tickets. I went a couple of times. I went a couple of times in the rugby with brains in the director's box and all that kind of stuff. But then you feel for the smaller brewers, don't you? Like your little Vale of Glamorgans and your Celt experience back in the day. Even like Evan Evans. You know, the hospitality's not there because they can't afford it. You know, it's a real shame. It's a real blooming shame. But that's the problem with starting up a crisp company or a chocolate company, is that you can't get into the Tesco's and the Sainsbury's and the Morrisons and the Asda's because you can't entertain the blooming buyers. You can't entertain them. Can't take them out for the rugby or the football or, you know, weekend away in Spain. Molson Coors could easily. Cadbury's water off a duck's back. It's one big problem, isn't it? And the thing is, when all the little shops, the independent shops shut down, that was it, wasn't it? Worst thing is the cashless society at Tesco don't accept cash self-service anymore. It's turning into a China where government will control everything. This is not good. Well, yeah, no, I agree. I was doing from Stella because it's bad reputation. Ali D, hi Simon, how are you tonight? But long day digging now, chilling with a Thatcher's haze. Got to have a cider in the weather. Ali D, yeah, absolutely. I see a need for a make your own chips in the air fryer video. Oh, Simon Wood. What a video that will be. And what a video. But how'd you do it? How can you make your own chips? You'd have to parboil, wouldn't you? You'd have to, of course, circular chips. And then get some of that spray fat. Circular. Parboil the potatoes. Slice them into circles. And then spray them with that spray fat stuff. Oh, no, you haven't even got to do that. Get them in a baking tray, a bit of salt and pepper, mix all the fat in, hopefully don't break the baked potatoes, then put them in the air fryer. Wow, Simon Woods just come up with an amazing video. That would be an amazing video to do. Barry on baguettes is top shelf, absolutely. Sliced vinegar and salt powder. Oh my God, yeah. Simon Wood, that is amazing. What an amazing idea. The video will be so popular. You'll be able to buy Doritos. I'll be able to buy Doritos again, yeah. Triple cooked homemade chips in the air fryer. Oh my God. Trouble is now they're already on it, ain't they? All the competition, they're all watching. They all watch. So fierce out there. YouTube is so fierce at the moment. You do something. I used to do something just 3 years ago, and it'd be a week. It would be a week before somebody else would do it. This day and age, the competition is fierce. I don't do it so much, but everyone's watching. Everyone's watching what you're doing, and it's like, what did I do the other day? I did. I did something. I'm literally within a matter of hours. Somebody else did it. And okay, competition. It is what it is, isn't it? It's life. Probably my biggest mistake I made was to say that, hey, we did it full time. Yeah, we're full time. That was probably my biggest mistake. Telling, I should have said, oh yeah, I'm still stacking shelves in Asda. Yeah. Oh, this YouTube game's really difficult. I'm still stacking shelves in Asda. The moment I went, hey, floodgates open, man. There was another 50 beer tubers, and there was another 50 food reviewers. I should have just went, oh, this game's really, really hard. This game's impossible. This game's... will you be reviewing the new Beer Monster draft machine? I had a look after watching the BSB, seeing that they sponsored the PBM team this year. Who are these people? BSB, PBM. Don't know who they are. Don't know who they are. Mr. No comments. Michael Richards, no comment. Wouldn't need chili heat wave Doritos. Add your own chili flakes. Simon, have you tried the big bottles of Star Private Unfiltered? Pick one up in Asda. Serious amount of floaties in it. I know you would like the floaties left in your beer. Asda, eh? We'll have a look. We will have a look. Didn't I buy that? I bought that when I was in the Czech Republic. I'm sure I did. Simon and Fan is calling. Another fantastic way to boost the channel, Simon. A new host. Thunderous Truths. Well, yeah. Retire me, like. Yeah, I'd always thought of that. Some better looking type of, female for a start. Get them cutting the chips up. Yeah, no, I know. 300 likes. Come on, people, push for it. How many likes have we got, Christine? How many likes have we got? Oh, yeah, get Mr. Schofield. Yeah, oh, my goodness me. Yeah, get him over to me. Yeah, like a lead balloon, wouldn't it? The thing is, I've always felt uncomfortable. People are so shocked. When they see the news. And, oh, my God, what's happened? And like, when I was a kid and I seen that weird guy with long grey hair, multicolored glasses on the telly, I used to switch off. I was like, that guy's weird. I know, that guy's weird. Before, like, everyone knew, but what a weird guy that he is. And I've always thought the same with all this stupid daytime TV stuff. And smile, and 3, 2, 1. Hey, life is all fluffy and lovely. Well, unbelievable. Oh, I just no, absolutely not. I've always known something was up with these people. I will never watch morning television programs. I'll never, because it's all like smile, and it's all so flipping fake, isn't it? And it is. It's out there now, and everyone's shocked. Everyone's shocked about it. Everyone's blowing their minds about it. Oh, I didn't know he was like that. You're thinking, oh my goodness me, how can you be? I don't watch it. Super Mega Sweep. Anyway, here's terrible, horrible rubber smile. Big rubber smile on their face. Any plans to review Budvar Dark? Tried it tonight from Home Bargains. Very good. Ian, I was drinking Budvar Dark in Budvar Brewery in October. Have a look at the video. Fantastic. Put Budvar Brewery Tour. Real ale craft beer. Have a look. I was drinking Budvar Dark there. Incredible stuff. Mike Barrett, can't even look at it. Sorry, can't reply. Oh, but didn't he have the gopher? Was it Gordon the gopher? See, I didn't, because he fell off TV for 10 years, didn't he? A bit like that wildlife man and the other wildlife woman. Oh God, yeah, they fell off. It was Bill Oddie that got him back on telly. Those pair. Strachan. As soon as Strachan did Spring Watch, that was it. Never watched it again. Couldn't deal with it. It was like watching children's TV as an adult. I really like Bill Oddie. Bill Oddie on Spring Watch was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The moment they brought Rubberface back, you know, smile, everything's lovely in the garden. You know, with Bill Oddie, he would talk about, I'm not feeling so good. Even on air. I'm not feeling so good today, because he suffered on a daily basis with the old Big D, you know. And he was honest about it, but these others, like, they're like so fake, aren't they? They're like, it's like I can't do it. I just simply cannot do it. Just come back from the gym, beer free night, I thought, and I want to see you on a Thursday on the virtual pub, and I want a beer. Roman, enjoy, mate, enjoy. So we picked him up from the studio. Sadly, he turned up in a pedal car. Gordon knows something. Well, yeah. What's that going on? Why am I talking with a big hand? Ed the Duck. Oh, what was his name? Remember him? Mallet, Timmy Mallet. Yeah, Gordon the Goat, Simon Wood. Yeah, I can only read some of it. I can read it, but I can't speak it. But I'm reading it. I am. 100% agree with you, Simon. It's as if these morning TV shows hosts never had one bad day in their lives. It's horrible to see them. Oh, I hate it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. But then you see people with relative intelligence. That's the biggest thing that frustrates me. The biggest thing that frustrates me is that there's the relative intelligence of people who still watch it. And that's the biggest thing for me. That's like why are you putting yourself through this absolute trash? You know? Why? Why? All these people haven't a clue what really goes on. Yeah. Jake the Leg, Jake the Peg, whatever his name, Jake the Leg, the Peg, whatever it's called. You have to naturally question a fully grown adult who makes a career out of having a hand. Exactly that. Well, saying that, there's a bit of an art to it, and what do they call it? Is it puppeteer? You know, they can actually keep their mouth still. Quite. What was the one who fell off the roof? Sorted his TV aerial out. This is the thing. Years ago, people used to slowly disappear. You'd see them less and less and less and less, and then they would just go away. Rod Hull. Poor old Rod Hull. Let's look at Rod Hull. He literally didn't have enough money in the end to pay for somebody to go on the roof and fix his TV aerial. He literally had to climb on his own roof and fix his own TV aerial, where he then fell off the roof to his death. Really sad. And you had a couple of little stories in the newspaper back then, and then it was gone forever. This day and age, there's so much of it's like they don't just disappear slowly anymore, do they? They don't just like have their contracts cut slowly until they disappear into the distance, like a nice sunshine retirement. They always like they come up with something. How long did they know about it before they went, actually, we can't afford to renew this man's contract. We're just going to spill the beans now on this whole story we got. And it's sad, isn't it? It's sad because we all know you'll end up on some YouTube news channel, won't he? Where he'll be, you know, they'll have him in with open arms, and he'll be a very different person. I bet he'll be a completely different person on somewhere like news. You know, that's I don't even like to say it. I don't even like to say it, but he'll end up somewhere like that, you know, some kind of Mr. Farage type YouTube thing where he has exclusive. He has his own show every Friday night at 7, and you'll have all the old biddies who are watching him on a blooming morning show. They'd be watching it and they'd be like, "This guy's a bit different. This guy's a bit more himself," you know. Push the email. I'll put all the email. If you're on QVC, yeah. Lots of price increases, political crap going on. How about a fun topic on the pub now? Yeah, tell us a joke, Brian. Good point, Brian. Point is, it's a worldwide audience, isn't it? And the worldwide audience don't really know who some of these people are. So let's change the subject. Only Fools and Horses, brilliant, unbelievable. Matty Present a shame. Tangfastic, totally agree. Thunderous Truth. The Crafted Smoke. Simon, am I doing any out and about? Yes. Yes, I will be. I will definitely be doing some out and about. I will. Little bit more to do. There's so much progress going on though. There's so much. Quite proud of myself, actually. Quite proud of myself. I will show you. If it was this time tomorrow, I could show you. But I just got a little bit more work to do. Have a day after day. Forgot it snow on a Thursday. Enjoy our Lake Francis Shandy from Spill Grain Brewing in Annandale, Minnesota. James, enjoy Minnesota. Never been. Love to. What did Ali D say? We don't make proper comedy anymore. Yeah, I'm going to move on from that subject because we have I keep forgetting we've got a worldwide audience, and some people don't know who these people are, and fair enough. This is the internet. This is the worldwide internet, and this is more than daytime TV topics, isn't it? Why did I even start that conversation? Ricky, Ticky, Bobby, Bobbin. Cheers, Simon. Just tuning in. Enjoy. Don't get me started on so many jokes. I'll bite my tongue, says Big Kev. Spin that camera and show that. Well, I'd love to, Thunderous Truths. I would. I'm not far away. I won't be making the same mistakes as I did last time. That's the only thing. I'm not having any blooming person coming around here, write me letters and emails and we're coming around your house. No, none of that going on. When it's ready, and I will definitely show you. Oh, Lewis has said, sorry, we've watched the latest Stephen Henry Q-tips. Now, for the international audience, if you're a fan of snooker, Stephen Henry Q-tips is fantastic. I loved it. So I have watched Ronnie O'Sullivan's video with Stephen Henry. I watched it yesterday morning whilst I was processing videos. What a watch. It was like two blokes chatting away, playing snooker. They were, whenever one of them was potting, they were getting the balls out the pockets and putting them back on the spot, like colours, and it was just fantastic. Really, really good, down-to-earth chat. And it was nothing about, like, his book, Ronnie's, but I don't think they mentioned the book once. It was just two snooker players near their retirement, like best mates. And it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Lewis, yes, really good video. The Wombles was another great program. Oh, the Womble Wimbledon. Did you fat dad on a bike? Still, this is the thing. I can't even comment on it. I will soon. I will soon. Get your garden out for the lads. Thunderous truth. Jack Williams, what's a big sigh watching you on the holiday in Sunny Beach? Is that Sunny Beach in Bulgaria? Jack Williams. I haven't been there for a number of years, since I was a child, Bulgaria. I'd love to go. Chemo! I just tuned in. What kind of beer are you drinking? Oh, Chemo. I am drinking a Francis Can of Ice beer. Absolutely love it. Favourite beer in the world. Mike the Sadler, Jimmy White for me. Totally agree. Totally agree. We did the same with well, yeah. Ronnie's new book, Spill, although I hear Q tips and wonders where this was going. Q, see you. Yeah, Simon, it's really good. Of course, I'm a big snooker fan. I played last night. I won again. I keep winning 2-1 against my mate. And it always boils down to, it's so close. Last week I won on the black. This week I won on the blue. It's always so close. But I always seem to edge it. And there's a big part of me that really wants my mate to win and beat me and do this to me. I beat you. Because it's always me. I'm almost like, oh, I won again. But it's not like, it's never that I've absolutely controlled the game. He's a very good snooker player. It really is. It's just the fact that I seem to be able to pot. You know when you really have to? When you really, really, like black ball game. I can just get down, absolutely 100% concentration, and I'll knock it in. And he turned to me last night and he said, I've never seen you not finish. I've never seen you not. He said, you're such a good finisher of the snooker table. I'll just, as soon as I sniff an opportunity, I'll just go for it. I won't look to play safe on the black. I'll just go bang. And 9 times out of 10, because I put that 100% concentration in on the shot, it goes in. And I kind of I potted the blue last night. Tough, long blue. Nearly dead straight, all the way down the table. Bang, bang, bang. Hit the back of the leather of the pocket. And I kind of almost embarrassedly turned round to him and went, I won again. And yeah, but the games are really close. They're really, really, really close. I do love it. 188 people in the Stone Crow virtual pub. I enjoy this channel, but no way will I be watching it whilst on my holidays. Thunderous Truth. Why not? Thunderous Truth. Why not? My highest break, not very much. 25. Mike Barrett, 25. But when it boils down to it, when I get down to that final, I can just bang it in. Always been able to do that. Frankie and Paul and a Simon. Paul and a Ali D. Craft and Smoke says Frankie for me. Andy Cleverly, even as Simon, hope you're well. I am well. I'm really well. I am really, really well. My highest break is 57. Mike, but really, that's good. That's really blooming good. That's in amongst the balls, head down, concentrate. That's good. That 57. That's brilliant. Brilliant. I can get nowhere near that. Nowhere near. I do red, black, red, up to the green. Yeah, but it's 25, my highest break. Loads of people talking amongst themselves. I really like this. Andy Cleverly, mine's 41. How many beers you have playing snooker? 3. So we play 3 frames and we have a beer a frame. And it's not like we're on the Richter scale. It just works out like that. when you're playing snooker, like normally I can drink 20-minute pints. 20-minute pints in a pub. When I'm playing snooker, I'm concentrating on the snooker. And then I drink the beer, and it's like it's like a nice thing, but it's not the most important thing of my evening. Michael Summers, hey Simon, best wishes to you and all the family. I'm on a lone brow on the perfect draft tonight. And I full fry up once it's finished. Oh, fry up. Oh, yeah. The Crafted Smoke says Wine Stefana is number 1. It certainly is. Very, very good beer. Is it me or the pocket's bigger on the pro tables? Mike the Saddler. When you watch it on the telly, they do look bigger, don't they? They do look more like buckets these days compared to like... So the tables that I play on are probably a lot older than the new tables. Because they're working men. I play in a working man's club. And the working man's club doesn't have the money that they used to have. I'm probably playing on a 60-year-old table. And of course, things probably play a lot different, don't they? Andy Cleverley's on the whole garden on the perfect draft. This is fantastic. My highest break is 1. I'm rubbish at snooker LED. Well, at least you give it a go. Simon, glad you are a fan. I sent 5 messages earlier tonight asking if you were a fan of Stephen and his Q-tips. Latest vid was running. Big Kev, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that you've asked me 5 times and I've missed it 5 times. Very odd for me, isn't it, that I've missed it? Sorry, Big Kev. But yeah, I'm a massive, massive Q-tips fan. Yeah. Amazing, amazing thing. Mike Barrett says a pro table is a lot harder. Well, what Ronnie was saying was he's going to chuck his snooker table in the garden and burn it. He said because the pockets are so small. They're so small, so small. He wanted a pro table where the pockets were relative to what he plays on at the World Championships and all the tournaments. I'm going to move on from snooker though because we are losing our viewership. It is a little bit sad, isn't it? It's a little bit sad that you've got to look. I got to look at these things, and I got to look at if people are enjoying the chat. If they enjoy, if they're not enjoying, I got to change the subject, haven't I? So I'm changing the subject. I'm going to go and get one more beer. We are in like sunset territory, and we're in like everything's going wild territory. Everything's growing like crazy up there. I always think when the sun is absolutely beaming down that the plants will suffer. Brian says I have no idea what snooker is about, but enjoy the chat nonetheless. Oh, that's really nice, Brian. Ordered said about provoking an inappropriate response. More often than not, the response is inappropriate. Oh, Michael Richards, that's a good one. The Witch in half an hour. Tell you what, last week I said I was going to finish my pint in the garden. I did just that, watching the last little bit of light. And I woke up in the morning, I went out the garden, I left my pint glass outside. I just get a bit, I don't know, I just can't seem to handle my beer as much as I used to. I used to drink pint after pint after pint. I'm 3 pints in now, and I'm a little bit to the wind, like, you know? One more pint. Sound like Mark Selby then, didn't I? Last bottle of Frankie. Someone's doing some 9 o'clock building work. It's great living around here. It really is. My favourite. You don't hear nothing till 12 o'clock. It's like silent till 12 o'clock. And then all of a sudden, like, it ramps up around here. It's like, it really is. It's a very special place. Wake up in a night type area, you know. I love the mornings, mind you. I do love the mornings. It's so quiet. I totally love the mornings around here. I've always been a morning person anyway, so it suits me down to the ground that these Dracula type people wake up at, like, start doing work at 9 o'clock in the night. Really bother me. I love getting up in the morning, making a coffee. I like to stand in the corner. I've already said that. I'll stand in the corner in the kitchen. Or if it's sunny, I'll go and sit in the garden and just have a coffee in the garden. And you listen to the birds. Wonderful. Nice and quiet. Nobody's about. And then 12 o'clock, it's like you start to hit all the blooming, what do they call them? What do they call them? Blooming, the coffins. All the coffins start opening at 12 o'clock, and they all start climbing out. Yeah, it's a bit like that around here. Nothing happens before 12 o'clock in the afternoon, you know. Yeah, I sigh, you know, but, you know, it's okay, because I like the mornings anyway. Do I have a favourite sports venue? I had some wonderful times at Cardiff City Football Club years ago. Wife and I drank some wine outside the other night, and the landlady found a wine glass in the driveway. Well, Brian, never mind that. Mike says good health. Roman says, that's me, Si. Yeah. I can't see that beer lasting until 10 p.m. Oh, William, you're on me. You're on me, ain't you, William? You're on me. You knew I finished at 9:30 last week. It's already 6 minutes past 9. There's 163 people in. We're not rocking no world tonight, are we? We're not knocking any doors down tonight. We're not breaking any new boundaries. We're not doing anything massively kind of crazy. I will probably, just to give everybody a bit of notice, I will probably 9:30 go and watch the last bit of sunlight in the garden. Just go and sit there and reflect and chill out, and then, you know, I'll come back next week. We'll do another 2.5 hours. It is the summer. It's the summer. I don't want to miss too much of it. It only comes around once a year. I like the light. It's so dark, this house, in the winter. It's so flipping cold and dark that I want to make the most of it. So if I can get 10 minutes of the sunlight in the garden at 9:30, then, you know, you guys won't mind that so much. I mean, there's 170 people watching. They would have been out at 7 a.m. in the coal mine days. No, I know. And the thing is, these people still existed back then, didn't they? You know, people who were like night owls, they still existed, but they had no choice back in the day. You were up at 7, otherwise you wasn't feeding your family. Job done. This day and age, oh my goodness, man, I can't get into it. But I reckon you could win a manifesto. I reckon you could win a manifesto if you said, hey, I'm stopping all this. Simply stopping all this. Like, I can't even get into it. I can't even begin to talk to you about it because I'll get into a lot of trouble. But it feels like a nation of, it feels like it's completely broken. It's completely broken. The whole of society. I was speaking to my brother-in-law. I was down in Salisbury last weekend, and he agrees. At the moment, everything feels broken. Everything feels smashed and broken, and it's all like human rights, isn't it? It's all like oh, this person's right is to, like, it's why I can't even go into it. Can't even go into it. The moment I go into it, I'm going to lose. I'm going to be accused of being right. You know, it's not me. It's not me. It's just my current situation. You know, it's just my current situation. But I've never felt more. I've never felt more. I never was. I'm talking. Sorry for the code. Sorry for the code. Let me go back to that original comment from Michael Richards. They would have been out in the coal mines at 7 o'clock back in the day. I think the world needs a little bit more of that. It needs a little bit more of that. It needs a little bit more of, hey, you go to work, well, nothing. The world needs a little bit more than that. It needs more of that. I work so hard. I work incredibly hard. I'm either making YouTube videos or I'm out trying to make my life better out there in the garden. And I just continuously, I probably work 12 hours a day. 12 hours a day. And yet a few meters away, literally a few meters, I could probably, a few meters away. Literally nothing at all. And it's so, I find it so frustrating. So frustrating. Really, really frustrating. That I'm in an area of, I love I'm a Caddiston person. I live in Caddiston. I've lived in Caddiston all my life. But I like literally, I pulled my head out the sand and I've looked around and I'm looking and I'm like, nah, this is not good. This is not good anymore. This is not. I am Caddiston. I do live. I live here, and I'm proud. I'm proud to be from Caddiston. I was born in this kind of very area, but let me give you an example of my mate. We were talking about it last night, and we were talking about it in Salisbury last week, actually. He's very proud of the fact that he was brought up in Bristol, and he was brought up in a very deprived area of Bristol. And he explained that the family would have, from a generation after generation of let's just say it, knowing how to play the system. And he got to an age where he said, I need to get out. He did very well in his GCSEs, and he went to uni in Manchester. And he swore that he would never ever return to Bristol to live. Go back for a holiday or, that sort of thing, but he would never go back to live there. He broke that kind of cycle in himself. He was determined to break that cycle, and he was determined to do that and to like make the best that he possibly could from life and break that generational. Like, I think, let's use Bristol as an example. There's probably areas in Bristol where it's acceptable to be like that. You know, it's acceptable. Nobody looks around and nobody goes, hey, what the hell's going on around here, type of thing. And perhaps that's my problem. That's my problem, because I poke my head about the sand and I'm like, hey, why am I working 12 hours? Why am I working 12, 14-hour days? Why am I? And perhaps I need to move. Perhaps I need to go, hey, okay, I'm still proud. I'm still proud that I'm from Cadoxton. Cadoxton will be in my veins until I die. Really will. I love the place. But perhaps I can move somewhere else and still talk very fondly about the place, but just not be here anymore. Does that make sense? The potential. I always love to talk about the potential of the place. The absolute potential of this place. 7 miles from Cardiff, a mile from Barry Waterfront, with his loads of housing going on. It's about to envelop. Cardiff is about to hit Cadoxton. The west end of Barry is about to hit Cadoxton. And it's about to go, you know, and it's about to explode. And it'll probably happen in my lifetime. But I'm kind of sick of waiting. I'm kind of sick of waiting for that to happen, you know, where there's somewhere to go for a decent pint. There's a local cafe where you can go and have a decent breakfast. There's a pub where you can have a decent meal. There's nothing. And there's none of that around here because of what I just mentioned just now regarding kind of Bristol and my friend having to get out and go to Manchester and go to uni and absolutely like strive for something, you know, absolutely strive for something. I'm going to go all the way down to the latest comments because I've been banging on that now. What? 9:15. That must be so depressing. That must be so depressing not having a good pub near you. 2 minutes walk from me. Sam K. Nothing. Anyone fancy that on York? You should brew up some Cadoxton IPA and some Barry Bitter under the Real Ale Craft Beer banner. I think it'll work. We'll brew up something else, you know, to sell. So it goes, it doesn't go in your mouth, it goes somewhere very close, you know. I might make some money then. Sitting down with a Madry in hand, been working indoors all day, insulting. Chippy by trade and always end up inside when the weather is nice. Avon Griffiths, totally agree. Simon, you should do the stone crow from the garden in the summer and get the barbecue on. So I couldn't. At the moment, I absolutely could not do it. It's just impossible. It's absolutely impossible. I'm gonna try and get. I want a detached place. You know, when I say detached, I mean like an island. I'd love to live on an island on my own in the middle of nowhere, where I had to get a boat for food. I'd love that. Absolutely love that. At the moment, you know. Yeah. Simon does not get to world issues. Bristol's going through loads of all the doctors are moving over the bridge. Reception. I mean, this is the problem, though, isn't it? Receptionist. It's we're very late. We got a red wall, isn't it, over here? And it'll always be like, you know, have another bang on another. I can't say it. I can't. You know where I'm going. I mean, it's like tough to talk about. Tough, really tough to just express my views. You can't anymore, can you? You can't really just go blah, because if you go blah, then you're either over there and they're like, oh, look at you over there, or some people are going, look at you over there, and you can't just express your own feelings anymore. You just can't do it because there's always someone gonna, Paul Greenwood. If anybody's looking at Paul Greenwood's comment now, this smack on, absolutely smack on. Where you live is full of keep voting same old stuff. People can red flag me, but it's not what it is, and nothing will change unless you have some massive. Exactly that. It's like exactly, and Paul Greenwood is getting exactly what I'm trying to say here. Exactly what I'm trying to say. Exactly what I'm trying to get across is that it's just acceptable. It's just acceptable to be like Bristol or Caddington. It's just yeah, all right. It's Caddington. I'm so proud, Dom. This place has got so much potential. There's a beach a mile away. There's a beach less than a mile away. Cardiff is 7 miles away. City centre of Wales. Barry Waterfront is just a mile away. So much going on. But it's just like, oh yeah, you can buy a house in Caddington, 25 pence. It's like, oh, so frustrating. So frustrating. Big Kev, my local is always busy, but very polite folk, which I like. No heavy blues in right. Too expensive, good folk who don't drink too much. Unlike me. Now I go for the pint occasionally. Well done, Steve. Christine said it's better to work, as I noticed the people who don't go crazy and paranoid. Christine, I mean, it's exactly what I'm living through. I'm living through this very thing. Paranoid. Yeah. I mean, I'm just reading your comment, yeah? And they don't interact with normal people. I have social. Exactly that. Christine, you are bang on the money. They got no idea how the world works. No idea whatsoever. And they become. Some of my other neighbours have said to me, yeah, there's a lot of paranoia around here. There's a lot of paranoia. And I'm like, it's mad. Yeah. Christine, you've hit the nail on the head there. Loads of paranoid, crazy, like, don't interact with don't have normal lives, like don't have to get at work, and it just it's just it's Christine, you get it. I'm so glad you get it, because sometimes I think it's me. Sometimes I think, am I going should I just go lay out in the sun all day? Maybe I should just do that, but I'd be the same. I could just go mad. It's go crazy. So, right, I'm going to go all the way down to the latest comment. Christine, that was a bang on. That was my favourite comment of the night, Christine. That was absolutely incredible. To be fair, we're all mad in our own way. Shaq, yeah, you're right. We go to be 6 foot. What's that now? That's what I like about the Stone Crow. Real people say it as it is. Yeah. Simon, get yourself to Merthyr and have a few pints with me. Christian, I will. We got to be 6 foot for our hands, face, space. Plus Aldi, all the beers ain't great, but the wine is great. Get my beer from Tesco 4 for 3. So Steve, Big Kev, I get exhausted. I'm not even on my social media. I remind myself daily that I'm so grateful that I grew up as a kid in the 80s and 90s. Big Kev, I am so happy too. I am so happy that I'm an 80s and 90s kid. So happy. I had such a great time. I really did. Chasing the, hitting that age, going to discos. Oh, mate, just incredible, like, incredible. Driving down country lanes, you know, all these wonderful things you do when you were a youngster, because you didn't sit and watch a black and white TV, did you? You know, you might have done this with the telly. Remember that? Static. And then poke someone in the neck. And they went, whoa, bloody hell, what are you doing? And mate, you can't even do that on the telly anymore, can you? Can't even do that on a flat screen TV. Get the static. Whoosh, and then poke someone in the neck. Whoa, whoa. Pass through you, bang, electrocute someone. You know, you think that's like, those were simple things, weren't they? That's what technology was for back then. Just getting the static off the telly. Yeah, have this. You know, you can't, you know, you can't even do that anymore because of flat screen TVs. It's just like, ooh, safety first. Today's cats will never know the joy of lying on top of a CRT TV. Hello from Swansea, says Brian Partridge. Hook up a Nez to it. Yes. What was that? It was like a pronged cable in the back of the telly, wasn't it? And then it went to the yellow, red, and white cables. Then it went to SCART. Remember SCART leads? Remember? Yeah, you could buy gold-plated SCART leads, couldn't you? Like SCART leads, and now it's just a USB. It's all USB. Now it's sorry. HDMI. Went to HDMI. Now it's HDMI 2.0. Now it's HDMI 2.0. Why not make the blooming HDMI original give so much information? Anyway. What next? It'll be a little bit of copper wire one day, won't it? Transferring all the information, and then they'll go over the airwaves. And all our brains will be fried. The 80s was a great time. No mobiles, no internet. You had to knock on your mate's door to see if they were going out. Sean, loved it. In fact, Sean, I don't buy clothes on the internet. I've never bought a pair of jeans. I've never bought a pair of trainers, socks, t-shirts. I go to the shop. like it's the 1980s. I still do. Right, Mal, I need some clothes. I'm going to Cardiff. Why don't you order them off your Mac? Well, I won't know if they fit me. I won't know if I like the colour. I won't know if they feel nice. I'm going to the shop to buy some clothes. I still go in Top Man and, Burton, if there's still any Burtons about. I don't buy many clothes. But I'll still go with TK Maxx. And I'll pick stuff up and I'll feel them. And I'll try it on. And I'll go, does this jacket fit over my massive fat beer belly? And this looks a bit crap. And I love that. And then I'll go for a pint after in the pub. I'm not ordering clothes. I'm not ordering clothes off a screen. No way. Because how many times do I know, like, people sending clothes back to net. Oh my God. It's like, I got to send it back. It don't fit me. What up, that? I wouldn't send it back. I wouldn't be bothered. I really wouldn't be bothered. I wouldn't send it back. I'd have a massive pile of plastic bags full of clothing, ready to go back to next. I wouldn't. I got to go to the shop. I got to buy my clothes in the shop. Paul Greenwood, yeah, cheers, mate. Cheers, everyone. Lee W, bloody hell, forgot it was Thursday. Hope everything is okay, Simon. Just for the third script for my backyard and things are looking up. Hardcore turned up today. Ready for flags. How's the garden doing? Really well. Lee W. Really well. Can I ask Lee, how much is a skip in Leeds? How much is a skip in Leeds? I want to know. Because skips down here are like bonkers pricey. Good evening, Si. Hope you're well, mate. Surprisingly, you're not filming in a Portaloo tonight. I knew you liked that, Trav. I knew you'd get my sense of humour. Hello, everyone. Here we are. Portaloo's behind me. I was thinking I was going to get loads of comments on my intro. I had a couple. I was trying to be funny. Start the video in a Portaloo. Tesco stopped selling shoes. Have they what? Not good at all. So I have to go further afield to pay more for brand name clothes. No, not good. Oh God, blimey, I didn't know that. No, I'm a shop. I'm still a look at it in the shop type shopper. The world has changed so much in the last 20 years. I generally feel sorry for kids. Yeah, no. Growing up now, I get annoyed, but maybe I was born nowadays, I'd be the same. Glad I'm not a parent. Good luck. Oh no. Muckaway is the best. £200 grab lorry. No work, and they take 18 tons. What? £200 for 8? That's just what? Oh my God, I was just being. We got these damn alley gates. You can't get a lorry down them. Daniela Knight is in. Dan W. If a bloke from the 80s was transferred to 23, wonder what they make of it. Yeah. Some are not good. I was pay £6 for some ladies' hiking boots. Same boots in JD cost £30. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Well, we need to chat, mate. Right, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to grab the last 10 minutes of the light outside with me beer. And I'm going to say thank you all so very much for watching the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We'll be back next Thursday. Simon Woods, absolutely, mate. Great night. See you all. Thank you all for the super chats. Thanks for the memberships. Thanks for all your lovely comments. Thanks for the conversation. Thanks for keeping me company. Thanks for letting me stand here and moan at you for a little bit. I do. I find the more I drink, the more I moan. I do apologise for that. But yeah, absolutely. You guys are absolutely wonderful. Skip bins here, depending on size, start about 350 Australian. It's going to be 1,000. So I paid £285 for a skip. And I'm like, oh man, it's like, find another way. What I was thinking of doing, the gorilla tubs, I was thinking of putting them on the passenger seat, 3 on the back seat, 2 in the boot. I was thinking of filling the car up. Fill the car up with muck. I got a recycling place now about a mile away, half a mile away. Take it over there, chuck it on the rubble skip, and then just keep going back and forth until it's empty. It'll probably cost me about 40 quid in petrol. But it's the time, isn't it? It's the time. Filling up little tubs of rubble, taking it over. It's the time. I like the fact that when a skip turns in, I just go with a shovel. I can fill a skip in a day. I'll fill a skip in a day. And then bang, it's done. Phone them up, pick it up, gone. I should be a little bit more patient, shouldn't I? Thanks for watching. Boom! Stone the Crows. See you all next Thursday.